So the Ka value for a particular acid depend upon the concentration of H ion in the solution. So as the H ion concentration in the solution increases, Ka of a particular acid also increases. So if two acids have different Ka value, that is K1 and Ka2, so the acid will be the stronger acid which have higher Ka value, and this Ka value depend upon the concentration of H ion. So indirectly we can say that the acidity or relative strength of acid depend upon the concentration of H ion produced by the acid in the solution. So if two acids uh, compared with each other, and one acid that has the higher concentration of H ion in the solution as compared to another one will be the stronger acid, and second acid will be the weaker in nature. And we also know that the concentration of H ion increases for a particular acid when it is diluted. So when a acidic solution is diluted, its ionization increases, and therefore the concentration of H ion in the solution also increases. And at infinite dilution, the complete ionization of acid will be there, and therefore the concentration of H ion will be equal to the concentration of acid in the solution. So at infinite dilutions, all acids behave equally. It means at infinite dilution, all acid have equal acidic strength. Similarly, suppose BOH is a base, and in water it ionizes to give B plus ion and OH minus ion in water. So we can calculate the Kb, that is called the base dissociation constant for this base, that will be equal to the concentration of B plus ion in the solution and hydroxide ion concentration in the solution upon concentration of base BOH. So in this equation we can see that Kb is directly proportional to the concentration of OH ion in the solution, and therefore we can say that the basic property or basicity of the base will be directly proportional to the concentration of OH ion furnished by that base in the solution. So if a base have the capacity to produce H ion concentration more as compared to another base, then the base will be the stronger as compared to another one. And as the Kb value for the base increases, the basicity of the base also increases. If two base have different Kb value, Kb1 and Kb2, and Kb1 is more as compared to Kb2, then we can say that the base that has Kb1 dissociation constant will be stronger base as compared to the base which have base dissociation constant Kb2. So this is the relative strength of bases. Another thing is for the basicity of base is that when base is diluted, their ionization increases. When ionization increases, the concentration of OH ion in the solution also increases, and at infinite dilution, complete ionization of the base will be there. In infinite dilution, all bases completely ionizes, and therefore they have equal concentration of OH ion in the solution, and therefore their basicity will be similar. So at infinite dilution, all bases behaves equally basic in nature. So coming on acid-base indicators. Acid-base indicators are the chemical substances which change their color within a limit with the change in pH of the solution. So these acid-base indicators have different color in acid and bases. Acid-base indicators have their pH range over which they change their color. For example, phenolphthalein its pH range in 8.3 to 10.5. So before pH 8.3, its color is colorless, while after pH 10.5, its color is pink. This is called the pH range for acid base indicator. Similarly, methyl red, its pH range is 4.5 to 6.5. It means that the color of methyl red is red before pH 4.5 and its color is yellow after the pH 6.5. Methyl orange, its pH range is 3.2 to 4.5. It means its color is pink before pH 3.2 and its color is yellow after pH 4.5. Phenol red, its pH range is 6.8 to 8.4. So it is yellow in color before pH 6.8 and after pH 8.4 its color is red. And pH range of thymolphenol is 9.3 to 10.5. Its color before the pH 9.3 is colorless and after pH 10.5 it gives blue color. So this is the common example of acid and bases, and each acid and base indicator have different pH range over which they change their color. So these are the chemical species which are used in acid base titration to indicate the neutralization process, the completeness of the neutralization process, that is called the endpoint. So with the help of these indicators we can determine the endpoint of the reaction. Now coming on the theories of acid and base indicators. There are two different theories of acid and base indicators. First theory is called Ostwald's theory of acid and base indicator, and second theory is Kuhnert, or it is also called resonance theory of acid and base indicator. So coming on Ostwald theory of acid and base indicator. As per Ostwald theory of acid base indicator, acid base indicators are weak organic acids and bases. They have different color of their unionized and ionized molecule. The color of indicator depend upon the relative proportion of ionized as well as unionized molecule in the solution. For example, if HIN is an indicator, after its dissociation it gives H plus N plus IN indicator. So indicators, as I have told earlier, these indicators are weak organic acid and base in nature, so they have their limited ionization. So this reaction operates in both forward and backward direction. So we can calculate the K equilibrium constant of this indicator, that will be HIN, and it will be equal to the concentration of HIN in the solution furnished from the indicators and concentration of ionized molecule of indicator, this is IN minus, upon the concentration of unionized molecule of indicator, that is HIN. So we can say that after ionization of indicator, it ionizes in IN minus. So this is the ionized form of the indicator, and HIN, it is unionized form of the indicator. So the color of indicator depends upon the relative proportion of ionized molecule of indicator and unionized molecule of indicator. So if H ion concentration in the solution increases, or we can say that in acidic medium where H ion concentration will be more, so H ion concentration is already here, and if concentration of H ion increases, then common ion effect will be there, and due to the common ion effect, as we have told earlier, H ion is a weak acid. So as per the principle of common ion effect, we know that in presence of common ion effect, the ionization of weak acid is decreases. So when the ionization of H ion decreases, the concentration of ionized molecule of indicator also decreases, and therefore the ratio of ion upon H ion will be increased. It means the color of this H ion will be prominent. Suppose the color of H ion is color A, while the color of ionized molecule of indicator is color B. So in this case, where the H ion concentration will be more, or we can say the solution is acidic in nature, in that case the concentration of ionized molecule of indicator will be less, and therefore the color A will be prominent. And when the pH of the solution is increases, or we can say that when the concentration of OH ion in the solution is more, the H ion furnished by indicator is react with OH ion and form water molecule, and we know that the water molecule is a very weak electrolyte. Its dissociation is minimum, and therefore the concentration of H ion in the solution decreases, and to maintain the equilibrium the concentration of ion increases, or we can say the equilibrium of the reaction shifted to the right side, and the concentration of ion increases. So when the concentration of the ion increases, the color B will be prominent color. So for this indicator, which is weak acid in nature, in acidic medium its color A will be prominent, and in basic solution, basic medium, color V will be prominent. So we can understand this Ostwald theory by taking a simple example of phenolphthalein and methyl red. So we can understand the Ostwald theory by taking the example of phenolphthalein. It is represented as HPH. So the color, this phenolphthalein is a weak acid in nature. It is a weak organic acid, and after its dissociation, it gives H ion and pH ion in the solution. So the color of unionized molecule of phenolphthalein is colorless, while color of ionized molecule of phenolphthalein is pink. So now we will see the effect of acidic and basic solution on the ionization and color of phenolphthalein indicator. So first we will see what will happen if the pH of the solution is acidic in nature. Suppose solution is acidic, it means the concentration of H ion in the solution will be more. Suppose it is in HCl, in acidic solution. So HCl, after its ionization, give H ion and Cl ion. So here the concentration of H ion is more. So in HCl solution the concentration of H ion will be more. So common effect will be there, because H ion is common in both phenolphthalein indicator and HCl. So due to the common ion effect, the dissociation of phenolphthalein indicator will be less. So therefore the concentration of pH minus will be less. So we can calculate the dissociation constant for HPH, and that will be equal to the concentration of H ion in the solution and concentration of pH minus ion upon concentration of unionized molecule of phenolphthalein, that is HPH. So as the concentration of H ion in the solution increases, the quantity of pH ion, or we can say the concentration of pH minus, means ionized molecule of pH uh, will decreases, and therefore the color of HPH, means unionized molecule color, will be prominent in nature, and therefore it will colorless in nature. Similarly, if the this phenolphthalein indicator is added in basic solution, where suppose it is dissolved in NaOH solution, where concentration of OH ion is more, so H ion furnished by the indicator will react with the OH ion to form the water molecule, and therefore this reaction will shift it toward the right side, and concentration of ionized molecule of indicator increases. When the concentration of ionized molecule of indicator increases, then in this equation, if the quantity of this pH ion increases, the equilibrium of the reaction shifted toward the right side, and therefore pink color, means color of ionized molecule, will be prominent in nature, and the color of the solution will be pink, because the quantity of pH minus ion will be more as compared to the unionized molecule in the solution. So this is the simple example of phenolphthalein indicator. We can also explain the Ostwald theory of acid base indicator by taking the example of methyl red or methyl orange. So we can explain the Ostwald theory of acid and base by taking the example of methyl orange. So the methyl orange is weak base in nature, and the color of unionized molecule is yellow, and color of ionized molecule of methyl orange is red in nature. So if this methyl orange indicator added in acidic solution, suppose it is dissolved in HCl, in that case the H ion furnished by the acid will react with the OH ion, and it form the H2O molecule, and therefore the concentration of OH ion in the solution decreases. To maintain the equilibrium, the reaction in forward direction, the rate of reaction in the forward direction will be more as compared to the reaction in the backward direction, and therefore the concentration of ionized molecule of methyl orange will be more. So the color of the solution at that case will be red. Similarly, if this methyl orange is dissolved in basic solution, in NaOH solution, so OH ion furnished by sodium hydroxide increases the concentration of OH ion, and this OH ion is common in both methyl orange and NaOH. So common ion effect will be there, and we know that due to the common ion effect, the dissociation of weak base decreases. So the concentration of ionized molecule of methyl orange will be less, and therefore the color of the solution will be yellow, because the concentration of MeOH will be prominent. Now coming on quinonoid theory. Of acid base indicator. As per this theory, acid base indicators are aromatic compounds these acid base indicators exist in two tautomeric form. One form is known as benzenoid form. This benzenoid form has benzene nucleus in the molecule, and another form is quinonoid form, and quinonoid form of indicator molecule have quinone ring. So this is the benzene nucleus, and this ring form exists in the acid base indicator when they exist in benzoate form, and when they exist in quinonoid form they contains quinone ring in the structure. This is the quinone ring. The color of acid base indicator depend upon the interconversion of acid base indicator into their benzenoid form to quinonoid form. The color of benzenoid form is different, and the color of quinonoid form of indicator is different, though the color of quinonoid form is deeper as compared to the color of benzenoid form. So benzenoid and quinonoid form, they are interconvertible, and they undergoes change in their nucleus from benzenoid to quinonoid. It depends upon the change in the pH of the solution. For example, so we can explain the benzenoid and quinonoid theory of acid base indicator by taking the simple example of phenolphthalein indicator. So this is the structure of phenolphthalein indicator, and we can see it is a aromatic compound. So the color of this phenolphthalein indicator is colorless in acidic medium. When medium is acidic, its color it exists in benzenoid form, and therefore its color is colorless. So when the medium of the solution is basic in nature, at that case it exists in quinonoid form, and the color of quinonoid form of this indicator is pink in nature. So the conversion of benzenoid form and quinonoid form of phenolphthalein indicator depends upon the pH of the solution, means concentration of H ion and OH ion in the solution. One form, that is quinonoid form, exists in basic pH, and benzenoid form of the indicator exists in acidic pH, and therefore the color of indicator is colorless in acidic medium and it is pink in basic medium. So quinonoid and benzenoid theory of acid base indicator can also be explained on the basis of the color change of methyl orange. The color of methyl orange is yellow when it is in benzenoid form, and color of the methyl orange indicator is red when it is in quinonoid form. Quinonoid form of indicator exists in acidic medium, and benzenoid form of the indicator exists in basic medium. So when the medium of the solution is basic, it exists in yellow in color, and in acidic medium it exists in quinonoid form, and therefore its color is red. Thank you so much.